Yo, what is going on everyone, and welcome back to another video here on the channel and the first vlog of the 2023 season. We're at Alton Towers, mate, and exciting times because the Curse at Alton Manor is actually open. We just checked it on the app, so can't wait to get over there and get on that. It looks like we've picked a great day for it because the sun is out. I mean, it is a bit cloudy at the moment, but the sun was out, so it's going to be good. And I am joined today, behind the camera right there, is the man, the myth, and the legend. It's Maze, everybody. You'll see him in a minute when we go over to the Curse at Alton Manor. So, I think without any further ado, while it is actually open, so it doesn't close, let's head over, all the way over that way, to Gloomywood, and get on the Curse at Alton Manor, new for 2023. So we're just walking through into Gloomywood now, and we're joined by Maze. Here he is.
I'm here again.
He's here again. And he's got it up on the app now.
I have.
What's it displaying?
So the Curse at Alton Manor queue time is 25 minutes.
25 minutes.
See that, but
so I'm going to film the clip actually getting into Gloomywood now because it has changed a little bit, and we'll show you everything in the ride and also all the new changes for this season. Here we are, got a new sign there, Alton Manor. And here we are. There has been some changes as well outside of the house. There we go, there's the entrance. 25 minutes. Let's do it. So we're in the queue now, and I'm really hoping it lives up to its name, because this attraction has been really hyped, hasn't it, over the last few months. So.
I have seen it as well. A bit of spray paint on that building in Manchester, and it's it does look good, but yeah, I mean, obviously none of us have been on this yet, and it is given a very eerie vibe.
I do like the soundtrack, to be fair. It's good, isn't it? And they have still kept the Duel references with some the tombstones as well, so it's good to see. So let's hope it does live up to the hype, and we give a full review where we come off the Curse at Alton Manor. So we just come off the Curse at Alton Manor, the jewellery theme, new for 2023. What did you think, Maze?
Well, actually, it was quite good, I thought. So obviously it's still sort of along the same sort of track, or whether the track has been new, but still the dual route, but basically highly re-theme on all the animatronics, all working or completely new, and actually a bit more jump scary, I'd say, than Duel. I think there was a few moments, obviously being it the first time I went on it, there's a few moments I went on there and I was actually a little bit scared. I was that made me jump.
To be fair, I would still say it is sort of family friendly. It's not too scary, but there is a couple of jump scares.
The first
in there,
time you go on it, when you don't know where anything is, if you went on it again,
yeah,
it won't be the
same. To be fair though, everything's good, isn't it? The first time you experience anything, really, when you don't know what's coming, it definitely adds to it. But yeah, much needed re-theme. The problem was with Duel is that like May said, none of the animatronics were like, a lot of them was not working. There was a lot of dead space in there as well. So is it overhyped? You're probably wondering, is it overhyped?
I mean, not much dead space as there was. There was a few just dark bits in there where not much really happened, but I think they have sort of filled out some areas that looked a bit empty before.
There is still some things in there from Duel, but majority of it has been sort of redone. So is it overhyped? Maybe a little bit, but I really enjoyed it, to be fair. I think it is a really good dark ride. Definitely better than Duel was. You know, it doesn't have the interactive part, but I think, you know, we can sort of give that up for the new sort of attraction. I would say there is still a little bit of dead space in there. I mean, not as much as Duel, so maybe they could add a few more things in there. But, you know, they've only had like a few months since September up until now, so it's not actually been that long, have they, like, spending on the ride itself. So, to be fair, in the time that they have taken to open the ride, I think it's really good, and hopefully they will sort of add a little bit more. But I think they've covered up like sort of the bit of dead space with like complete darkness, because in Duel you could see the dead space, couldn't you?
Yeah.
But they've sort of like covered it up a little bit by putting you in like complete darkness. But the tunnel's back working finally.
Yeah. The only thing we'd say on that, make sure you're not having a hangover before you go in there.
No, or you're not feeling like unwell, because that sends you dizzy. So we're gonna head over to Forbidden Valley now and check out some Terra, see what's going off over there. And as well, obviously Nemesis is getting its retrack this year, so there's only actually like the lift hill there now. So we'll go and check it out and head over to Forbidden Valley. Just walking down into Forbidden Valley then, we saw Nemesis up Terra. Obviously all the queue line has all been redone and the Phoenix Guard is outside there. So if you did see the last recent video on the channel, you will know that obviously something is happening there.
Yes, that area is very suspicious.
Yes, it is. And it just feels weird being in Forbidden Valley now and not hearing the roar of Nemesis. Seems quiet actually.
It is quiet. Galactica's a very quiet ride.
Obviously Funk and Fly is still here, one of the Retro Squad rides. And we have got a new one as well called Twistatron, which is over in the X sector, so we're going to go and check out that later on. But yeah, I've got a few clips of Nemesis here. There's not much, well, with what's left of it anyway, because there's not much left of it, is there?
No.
Just like the station building and the lift hill. Everything else has been taken out, so obviously it's unfortunate that we're not getting Nemesis this year, but next year it's going to look good, isn't it, after its full retrack?
It's definitely going to be worth it.
Definitely.
When it's all new and all themed up.
Something that has to be done to coasters over obviously a long period of time. They either get rid of it or do a complete retrack, and obviously they've gone the retrack way because Nemesis is such an iconic classic ride, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I think a lot of people would definitely be upset if they got rid of Nemesis, and then the new ride would have to be even better to make up for it. So.
Yeah. So we might actually get a cheeky ride on Galactica, because I think it is only 30 minutes now.
It was saying half an hour.
So we might as well. We might as well while we're here. And then probably after that we'll head over to the X sector. I'll show you the new Retro Squad ride, because there is two right next door to each other now. So obviously Spin Jam does still remain as well. So they're the three for this year. So let's head over to Galactica. So we just come off Galactica. Very good first coaster actually of 2023. And the one thing I will say is when you come into Alton Towers and it's a lovely sunny day like this, you're going to walk through the gardens because it's just absolutely beautiful. Like on a normal sort of rainy day, what we normally have, it's definitely not as good. But look at it, absolutely beautiful. Look at all this gorgeous scenery. Maze, what did you think of Galactica spin round?
So personally, I thought that it was very good, and today did not wait very long at all. When I come like last week, it was about a 90-minute queue time. So yeah, definitely a nice ride in Galactica, nice and smooth, and it's like you say, it's a nice day. It's not been raining, so that's my reviews on Galactica.
So now we're heading over to the X sector, and we'll see you over there to check out the new ride. Well, the new Retro Squad ride, and as well probably get on the Smile and Oblivion while we're over there. Absolute stunning walk through the gardens right there, and probably what my girlfriend probably wanted me to say to her, but probably why it didn't work out. So, but now we're going over to the X sector, approaching it, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll get some short queue lines. So we're in the X sector, and as we can see, Enterprise has been removed completely and replaced with the new Retro Squad ride, Twistatron, right next door to returning Spin Jam. Look at them, both going at once at the same time. There we go. New for 2023. So I feel like we definitely did get Galactica at the right time, didn't we? Because it's now
100 minutes.
100 minutes now. You know, there's not many things I'd queue 100 minutes for, to be fair. You know, I'd have to make sure it's definitely worth my while. Definitely wouldn't be queuing 100 minutes for Galactica, so.
Yeah, not knowingly anyway. Sometimes it kind of just happens for Galactica, but.
So, just walking up the Oblivion queue line. I know we're going to hit the first Brave of 2023.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are. Of course we are. It's Miss Vlogs, everybody. Everyone knows what happens on the channel. So, we'll see you at the Brave. Brave. Food acquired, and you're probably wondering why aren't we in the iconic burger kitchen today. To be honest, I don't know why either, but we're here for a change. So today I've got barbecue chicken and bacon wrap, got large fries, I've got gravy to dip my fries in, and I've got a large cheeky Fanta.
Mine's pretty similar. I have the chicken wrap with my chips, got some barbecue sauce in, and I have my Coke Zero.
So a couple of things I will say about this one. One, if you don't know, it is my favourite guys. Second, it definitely does what it says on the tin, because it is definitely one of the reasons why I smile every day. And third of all, who doesn't love this Smiler soundtrack? It's absolute banger. It's got the smile. Smiler done. Advertised at 30 minutes. Queued about 70 in the end.
Yeah, it was a bit long.
So that has taken a massive chunk out of it, to be fair. We did get the food before we went on the Smiler, to be fair. Wasn't really that great, was it? I think we do prefer a Burger Kitchen.
Burger Kitchen's definitely a lot better than that chicken place. I mean, I don't know if it's always like that.
I think it was a bit dry, to be fair. I think, yeah, like the wrap just seemed a bit dry, but anyway, next time probably we'll be back to Burger Kitchen. So we're gonna head over to Rita now in the Dark Forest. Displayed at 5 minutes, hopefully it is, and then plan is to get straight over to the Wicker Man afterwards for the final ride of the day. So we finished up there on the Wicker Man and did get Rita actually just before that. Literally only just made it over to the Wicker Man. at like a minute to close. And we did get front row on Rita, so always good. Overall, pretty successful day, I'd say. You know, the sun stayed out, weather's nice. We got on pretty much everything we wanted to. Only 32 we didn't get on. We got on obviously the new rider curse at Alton Manor, the jewellery theme. We checked out the new Retro Squad ride, Twistatron. Checked out all the Nemesis area, all the construction, and as well things that are happening with Terra. So overall, like I said, pretty successful day overall. It's been good. The park's been open till 6 today, so a little bit longer than it is in the week. Because normally it's only open till about 4. Maze, what have you got to say about today?
Right, well, what I've got to say about today is I've absolutely loved the retheme of Duel. I mean, you know, it's pretty good. I mean, I didn't really know what to expect at all. I was feeling like it might just be the sort of Duel route with a complete retheme, and it is a complete retheme. Do quite like it, and plus, you know, you don't really have the queues associated with a new ride because it is generally not seem to be that busy for some reason. So, like I say, it's been a really sunny day, and it's not always like this. Sometimes it can be absolutely raining, so that's good. So yes, I've absolutely loved the day. We've got on quite a bit considering like the time we've been here and that. I think we've done a very good job, and the queues have definitely not been too bad. Probably more of a Sunday queue time than a Saturday queue time. So I think I'm gonna flip it back over to Miss.
So if you did enjoy this video, as always, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and the like button if you did enjoy. And don't forget, now next week we are heading to Flamingo Land, to Fort Park and Chesterton World of Adventure, so plenty of vlogs coming up here on the channel. So as always, thank you all so very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.